consumers. You understand? And for such reason, we have taken it upon ourselves because our members are those that are hurt by the high prices and the low quality of foods in the supermarkets. And for such reason, our membership and the general public need to know that coming soon, we will be bringing this project here. It is in the final stages, we're working on the details, but we're geared for month end, whereby this will reach the general public. Information that we will give also, because beside that, the public need to know that we are interested in knowing that you get not only healthy food at affordable prices, but that you understand what you're eating, what you're putting into your body, so your body can stay healthy. So also you can limit your intake of medicine, because that is never is the solution, but is only to suppress a situation. But if people learn, and for such during the food fair, we will be having lots of educational material, so you will know how best to eat and what each one of the fruits and vegetables and provision that you eat, what it will do to your body, what you're getting out of it. This is the type of information that will be forthcoming at the fair. Beside all of the support, whereby we will be having also the information of assisted association and organization that will be giving you information on diabetes, dementia, your pressure can be taken, and and etc. So we will have staff on site to really pass on good information and education to the general public. But they can rest assured that on every 100 guilder or dollar, there will be huge savings of about up to 35 or more percent. So what 35 guilders or dollars can do on your 100 guilder or dollar can take you a long way, especially if you transfer that to your gasoline, etc. You will see it immediately, an improvement. But what we can guarantee, especially you can see some of the slides here being shown of the quality of product that we will be bringing to St. Martin. Quality product for good price. So there will not be dumb product of low quality, because that's how the market operates. It's what you pay for is what you get. No, merchants can pay for the lowest quality and they can sell it, and what's happening here at the highest price on St. Martin. So that also, it is our intention to change the game, change the rules, whereby now everyone will be playing at a different rule in this game. And it is our intention to remove the goalposts to higher standards, cheaper prices, and consolidate also the purchasing power of the consumers. By being so fragmented, we have been taken advantage of over the decades. And that's why we are organizing and educating the consumer to not only go for what is cheap, but go for what is qualitative, because now it will be at an affordable level. So you will get the quality with that. The extra that comes with it is that your health comes first, of you and of your family. I would also like to touch base on the topic. This was a continuation of our UTS issue, and pertaining to the shares. I believe we are one of the very few organizations that really bring ideas to the table, whereby we've been critical about, but also give government ideas on how to proceed in implementing and preparing for the next budget, because it has never happened in this society where organizations are involving themselves in the preparation of the budget for the country. And we have taken that upon ourselves. No, we are going to, because we have taken note that the budget lacks involvement by civil society, and as such we are involving ourselves and letting government know These are the games, the rules. These are what everyone know what government needs to adhere to. CFT knows best. The instruction is given by the kingdom government, but our government doesn't make it its business to let the Netherlands and the kingdom know what is their obligation. And as such, we're here to constantly remind them, to remind the kingdom government that your responsibility and obligation towards the people in this side of the Caribbean is to bring equality throughout the kingdom and not to continue playing your game with carrot stick. And if you do this, you will get that, because that's manipulation. And that's what the Holland and the kingdom government has been doing, and they just did it with Curacao a few days ago once more. And cowardly the politicians in Curacao are not talking about putting the whole issue about the right to development and see to it that our economic, social, and cultural rights be realized. So we want to share on the topic of the UTS share, and we propose that the 21 million that is coming should not be included into the budget, but rather than have this shared between social matters, sports, youth, and if UTS need to be, TELEM needs to be strengthened, we can look at that. But do not also create an unfairness where other civil servants are not getting long overdue increases and only the full focus is on the Justice Department and the police force, because that's unfair, that's inequality, you understand? And that's unjust towards the other civil servants. So we don't believe that the proposal that was tabled in Parliament is a fair proposal, and that we believe that 3 to 5 million, if that should be the case, should be going towards social housing and roof repairs. And I'm pretty sure we can repair more than 259 homes that the Dutch government set to repair themselves in 52 years. But the other part also would like to also state is beside that concept that we presented, whereby we said put 3 to 5 for social homes, put 3 to 5 million also towards youth, sports, and culture, and put more money into social assistance or for social development. We want to also propose next to that that once this entity comes into St. Martin that holds those shares of UTS, it's a large company, and that TELEM as is will be in danger because will not be in the position to compete against Flow. Will not, neither by capital, by technology, whatever have you. But not to forget that TELEM employs about 150 folks, and this is middle class jobs. So I'm saying we can also allow not a sales of the shares, but to have these shares transfer to TELEM. So now TELEM will have shares into Flow's operation, and we as St. Martin and St. Martin government will have an idea what's happening into Flow with our minority stake. So we can forfeit the 21 million and look in towards the future, even if it decreases, because it is expected if Flow makes money, that means our shares also will increase in value. So it means also that the return on investment will also increase. So for our shares, the dividend payout. So why not also consider then, if this is not going to take place, which is that proposal on the table, according to our suggestions, why not consider allowing those shares to be transferred to the government of St. Martin, to TELEM, and allow TELEM to have that investment into Flow? Because I'm looking at the job security of 150 folks that works at that telephone company that have carried the brunt of this economy for so long, especially with their expenses in fiber optic and whatever have you. And if Flow is not coming in to really bring a paradigm shift into the technology development here in St. Martin, but it's just going to be running and piggybacking as UTS did, then I believe it is best then to keep those shares into the hands of Telem and allow the government to have insight into the operation and safeguard the jobs of Telem. These are also other possibilities that we believe that can take place.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
Over the years, many bands, dynamic person, very humble guy, and great musician. And it is a pleasure to have all of you come out here to, fellowship with us, in the celebration of his life. Because it's nothing more stronger than the bond of musicians. We're like a family. If a band is playing, a musician show up, go on jam. That's the kind of way it is living. So it's a pleasure to be here and to have you here helping us celebrate the life of Nash.
First, I would like to say it's a pleasure to see so many people out here tonight. And I must say the musicians in particular, people that we have played with. Most of you don't know I'm a musician. I played drums since 1966 and with Nasio in the early 70s. We played at Concord Hotel 5 nights a week. So we were involved in what should happen in St. Martin when it comes to entertainment. The thing I would like to say about Nasio, I have never seen Nasio serious. That smile is always there. And whenever he sees me, he says, Turo!
It's true.
I say, Nas.
Yeah.
And I'm so touched with what I'm seeing here tonight. And it's a good thing for all the other musicians that they will be aware that we're going to be there for them, for me, when we do go on. This is really nice. Give yourselves a round of applause. I would also like to commend the people who organized the event, because I know something like that isn't easy. And when you see what was put into place for a guy like Nasio, it shows that Nasio was loved. I mean, that's a guy you have no choice. He came from Aruba to St. Martin and made St. Martin his home. And the only thing that I'm asking tonight, I was on the radio Thursday with Greg Arundel, and we talk about setting up a musician association where we will be able to represent musicians, because one, they don't have any old age pension, they don't have nothing. And when they die sometimes, we have to find out how we're going to bury them, and we should change that. And I'm going to use tonight as a stepping stone to make this happen. Anyway, good night, and we all love.
First, I want to say good night to all you wonderful people, and my special condolences from my family to Nasio's family. And we're so happy to see you guys here. And talking about bringing Nasio to St. Martin. Nasio, Ronnie, and a bunch of us met in Aruba at DB Hotel, was it? Tamarain Hotel. And we just started joking. They started playing some good music, so me and my wife and I already said, wow, St. Martin, these guys here. So we all had a nice meeting, we talked, we get in drink, and we also got a little glass of cake and said, let's go to St. Martin. Am I right, Terry? Yes, and yeah, me and Nasio and friends had some wonderful time. And I also can say that we had some other members, like Pai Ronnie. He was the drummer, we had Alvin, the guitarist, Nasio the bass, and we had such wonderful time. And each time that we see these guys and we get together, we always think about friends from Aruba, from Tamarain Hotel. So let's give everybody a big round of applause, especially Ronnie and the rest of these guys. Thank you very much.
What to say, where to start, so many stories.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nasio said to me, let's start a funk band. I said, okay. And who knew 16 years later we'd still be performing. And One White Chick would be a brand in St. Martin. We don't have all the original members with us, but I think most musicians on this island have played with us or subbed with us at some point. One White Chick on tour was never pretty. It was always issues. Sometimes just going to the Westin for a gig was an adventure. I was quite often stressed, like I am tonight, because there was people missing. And Nasio would just say to me, Moses. He called me Moses. He would say, trust me, I'm a Reuben. And once we got on stage, it was all magic. Yeah. Sometimes I'd catch him staring at me or another beautiful woman. And I'd say, what are you looking at? And he'd say, they're my eyes. It's the only answer I ever got from him. Nasio, I don't think he realized how many people loved him and how many lives he has touched around the world. He's been my dearest friend since the day we met, and there really aren't any words to describe our bond. He changed my life, was my one great love, and I feel so blessed to have had him in my life for this many years. Nasio, I love you. Mita stimavo. Even though he always thought I said steamboat. Mita steamboat. It's not. You know.
Hey ma, how you doing? You busy?
I hear, just paying some bills, taking care of business, you know what it is?
I know, you're doing your online banking.
I don't have to stand in those long lines to pay bills. I can transfer when I want. I can check my account wherever. It's like the bank open 24/7. I even here checking the statement right now as we're talking. How's Miami?
Well, that's why I'm calling. I'm finishing up a few songs now, but I'm afraid that studio time might be more than I thought. And I was wondering if I could get some help with some funds, and I could pay you back as soon as I get back to St. Martin.
Let me check my account. How much you need?
I think 500 should be enough.
I can transfer it to you while online. Direct from me to you. No problem.
Great. Thank you so much, Ma. I'll get online with Viv now.
Alright, darling. You know who you're for?
I need to know who you're for.
Contact WIB today for your complete personal online banking experience. Available for all mobile devices. The Wynwood Islands Bank, now your online banking partner.
Hello, St. Martin. My name is Stephanie Medina, and I play football with the Walichi Women's Soccer team. I have represented St. Martin in many different games. For example, the Dutch Caribbean Women's Soccer Cup. I played against Bonaire, Aruba, and Curacao right here in this stadium. Sports matter to me because it makes me happy, it keeps me fit and healthy, and it is very fun. So I asked the business community to take on this challenge and help us rebuild our facilities. And I also asked the community to nominate the local businesses in your area and take on the challenge and step up for sport. Why? Because sports matter. Check out the Department of Sport Facebook page for more information. Hashtag sports matter. Hashtag are you in?
Myself, pretty young.